have no idea who you are.
I work here.
I can't hear you.
I said I'm the manager here. I work here, and
okay.
If you're going to be filming stuff of our financial institution, I need to be aware of it, and for what reason.
How you guys doing today?
Good. How are you, sir?
Good. What's going on?
Just enjoying the beautiful day. How are you?
Enjoying the beautiful day.
Yep.
I guess they had mentioned you guys were on the property earlier.
That's a lie.
The request.
No.
Again,
No. I don't. Don't ruin it with any unlawful directives, officers, and tell them that I'm here on, on their property when I'm not. I'm having a fantastic day. You have a better day and treat people right. Honor your oath, buddy. We're watching you. How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press. We are coming to you today from Yuma, Arizona. We are at the Navy Federal Credit Union here in Yuma, and we're just gonna pay a little visit on these folks here today and find out if they honor and respect our right to take video and photographs in public and from publicly accessible areas of public places. I am out with Watching the Watchman today. And let me just give you a little look around the neighborhood here where we are. We're on a little bit of a busy road, and the noise will get better in a second when I get away from it. While I'm doing that, time and temperature check. Today is Wednesday, February 16th. And it is 66 degrees, sunny, and absolutely beautiful in Yuma, Arizona. Hope everyone's doing well. Enjoying your day, doing something you love, and hopefully spending it with some people you love. Appreciate you joining us and spending some time with us here today, and hopefully we'll get a good one for you, so stand by. Hey, making out there, Watchman?
What's up?
What's happening? So you can see the sign up top there, Navy Federal Credit Union, and they have a drive-through here with 4 lanes. ATM machine out in the front. That's the main entrance just in front of us. I also just want to point out to you guys that we are standing on a public sidewalk, both where the Watchman is and on this side as well. I'll tell you what, 66 degrees out in the sun in Arizona does not feel like 66 degrees on the back in the Northeast. It's nice and warm out. Sun feels good. Beautiful day. Got a little honk from the guy in the dump truck. I also want to just express to you guys, I'm sure everyone's watching what's going on in the world and staying up with current events. Unfortunately, you do need to kind of stay in touch. And our neighbors to the north right now are having a very difficult time and losing civil liberties and being put in positions they really don't want to be in. And it is vital that we are free as Americans to be out in public, taking video and photographs and documenting, gathering matters of public interest and disseminating that information to the public. It's absolutely critical that that right is not infringed upon. And this entire country would change if it was. And that's our point in being out here, guys. We just want to make sure that nothing like that ever happens and do whatever we can to remain proactive about it. I'm sorry?
Can I ask what you're doing?
It's quite obvious.
I know.
How are you today?
For what reason?
I have no idea who you are.
I work here.
I can't hear you.
I said I'm the manager here. I work here, and
okay.
If you're going to be filming stuff of our financial institution, I need to be aware of it, and for what reason?
You need to be aware of what I'm doing?
Well, yeah.
I'm out on public property, man, just minding my own business.
Well, this is private property.
I'm not on your property. I'm on a public sidewalk.
But why can you not tell me why you are videoing our members and our building?
I'm just doing as I do, ma'am.
Just doing as you're doing.
That's it.
Okay.
Is there any issue with me being out here taking video?
There is an issue with you taking video and so forth of a financial institution.
Of a financial institution?
Absolutely.
From a public sidewalk?
I have every right to come out and ask you.
Oh, you certainly
why
do.
You're doing this.
Absolutely. Sure you do.
And I'm not understanding why you're being so combative about it.
Oh, I'm not trying to be combative with you. I just, as you have a right to come out and ask, I have a right not to explain what I'm doing.
Okay. Alrighty, so then I will go and call the authorities to come over here. And
You can call anybody you like, ma'am. That's up to you.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Have a good day. So, she doesn't get the answers she wants. She's going to go inside and call the police. It's actually a Yuma police vehicle right there that just drove by. So she wants answers. Goes in line perfectly with what I was saying. And you know something, guys, it's also very important that you, as a citizen of the United States and somebody that lives here, understands what your rights are. And obviously this woman does not understand that we have the right to be standing out here doing what we're doing. We're not speaking to her customers. We're not interfering with the goings-on at her business. We're not blocking the entrance. So, like I said, she's got a complete right to come out and ask what we're doing, but if I choose not to answer, that's also my right. So, you know, we each have to, outside of this situation as well, everybody needs to respect others' rights to do as they do. And, you know, as far as getting involved with what other people do, I don't know. I was raised in New York a very long time ago, and I believe you should kind of just stay in your own lane and mind your own business if something has nothing to do with you. And if you feel like you have a concern and you want to make that call and do something about it, that's up to you. But you really can't go out on the street and demand answers out of people that have no lawful obligation to give you those answers. We are out here to prove a point. I try to be courteous and respectful, but that does not mean I have to give everybody all the information they ask for, you know. Part of the point that we're trying to prove is that I am within my rights to be here doing as I do, and that right cannot be encumbered. As I was saying before, the right to take video and photographs in public and gather information and disseminate that information to the public is a vital core right of this country. And you know, rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, they'll go away. And I think it's a good day when a person like this who's in charge of a financial institution learns what the actual, what the law is and what people's rights are. I think any education is, you know, I always keep my ears open and my eyes open to try to educate myself, whatever we're doing. And I think learning something every day is a good thing. So stay open to learning. The opportunity presents itself all the time. You just might not see it. So obviously we're expecting contact with Yuma Police Department shortly here, or the Sheriff's Department, whatever it might be. I believe it's Yuma County as well. Outside of being a private citizen here, you know, we always welcome the opportunity to speak with law enforcement and get an idea what their take is and how the local law enforcement feels about people's rights. And not only should they not be infringing on our rights as law enforcement, they are tasked with defending our rights. And I would expect them to do that. So we'll see how it goes. Stand by. People also have the misconception, I just want to point out, that even though we are standing on public property, that they have jurisdiction over our photographing or filming of their private property, even from public property, which is the furthest thing from the truth. Excuse me. Those of you who have been following auditing channels for a while know that your eyes cannot be trespassed. If you are standing somewhere that you have a lawful right to be, you can video or photograph anything your eyes can see. And not only is that lawful, that's a constitutionally protected right. And you cannot convert a constitutionally protected activity into a crime. So We are totally within our rights, and we'll see how the cops feel about it. And also just want to point out, obviously from where we're standing, we're not gathering any personal information. We're not gathering any sensitive information. Nobody's account number should be visible from out on the public sidewalk. Nobody's balances. I can't even see the ATM machine, which is behind that corner pillar from where I'm standing. Certainly can't see any transactions going on at the drive-thru. So that's not what we're here about. Our sole purpose here today is to exercise our right to take video and photographs in public. That's it. It's an absolutely picturesque day to be out taking video and photographs. And I would suggest to any of you out there who have a camera, who might want to get out and take some photos and videos, even if it's not auditing related, have at it. I've been involved with photography one way or the other for the past 30 some odd years, longer than I want to remember. But I think it's great. You never know what you might get. And you know, it's always nice. I'm out here with the Watchman. For those of you who don't know, he's my son. And we're out here making memories together. We have a lot of video and a lot of memories created with a camera. This is a free country, people. Let's keep it that way. Do whatever you can do every day. Be proactive. Don't infringe on anybody else's rights. Don't break the law. Keep yourself out of trouble. Avoid conflict. But don't let any of that scare you away from living your life and living your dream. Get out there and do what makes you happy. And if other people want to be upset by what you're doing, that's their choice. We all have choices. Very wise man said to me a long time ago, when you wake up every morning, you have two choices. It's either going to be a lousy day or a great day. But the good news is it's completely up to you. So make good choices. And it's funny because they don't do the law enforcement thing out of like some kind of genuine concern. It's always like some kind of scare tactic. Well, if you're not going to explain yourself to me, I'm going to have to go call law enforcement. Okay. I mean, you could literally, I wouldn't, and I haven't, I don't call law enforcement, but you could turn that around the other way and say right back to her, if you don't stop harassing me out on a public sidewalk and interfering with what I'm doing, minding my own business, I'm going to call law enforcement on you. And isn't that foolish? Just think about how silly that is coming from either way. And for those of you saying, yeah, but you're standing out there in the corner taking video of her place that she's a manager, think about the day that we're not allowed to anymore. Think about the day where it is verboten to stand out on a sidewalk and take pictures. Imagine that. Imagine you're out with your kids and you want to take pictures of them in front of the restaurant you just ate at and you can't. So here's the City of Yuma Police Department pulling up. We have two cars. One just continued down the street and one's pulling in right in front of us. You can see the officer backing into a space right there in front of us, over the bed of the white pickup truck. And his partner just pulled in right behind him.
How you guys doing today?
Good, how are you, sir?
Good. What's going on?
Just enjoying the beautiful day. How are you?
Enjoying the beautiful day?
Yes, sir.
It is a beautiful day.
It really is.
Just hanging out?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Can I just ask name and badge number so I know who I'm speaking with?
Officer Graves, badge number 201.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you guys just hanging out?
Yeah, just taking some video.
Okay.
And probably would have been gone by now, except the manager came out, wanted to know what I was doing. I just didn't feel like explaining myself.
Yeah.
And she said she was going to call law enforcement, so we never leave. If I know you guys are on the way, I'm going to stand here and wait for you.
No, like I said, you're not doing anything illegal. You're on a public sidewalk. You're perfectly fine.
Yes, sir.
So, if I mind, do you mind if I ask you your name?
I'll give you my first name. It's Jason.
Jason?
Yes, sir.
And your name? Ben? Okay. All right. Well, you guys aren't doing no criminal activity. You guys are fine.
Not at all.
Okay.
No, I appreciate that. And I appreciate you being professional and courteous and knowing that.
Thank you, sir. You guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You have a wonderful day. And you know what, sir? Can I just ask you one question before
sir.
you take off?
Yes, sir.
I just always, do you know what we're doing?
Recording public view.
Okay. But you know my purpose of being here? I'd be happy to tell you.
What is your purpose?
So we do First Amendment audits.
Okay.
Okay. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we try to be productive, educational. We're not out here trying to instigate anybody, causing any problems. And I love it, and I very much appreciate it when law enforcement shows up. You've obviously been properly trained and educated. You're obviously a very courteous, calm individual.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate that from you, and I just want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
Just to ask you, the only quick question I have for you is you are coming across as one of the good officers out there today.
Okay.
Because as in anything in life, there's good and bad.
I appreciate
right?
that.
So, as a good police officer, what do you think a good police officer's worst enemy is?
We have no worst enemy.
We have no worst enemy.
We just serve the public. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. I would just suggest to you what I think your worst enemy is a bad cop.
Okay.
Which I don't see here today.
Okay.
So we just ask you to keep your guys, because police are in a unique situation where you police yourselves internally. And we just ask you to, the guys that are out there giving people a hard time and acting out of the color of law, and acting outside of the Constitution, they're not doing you any favors as a good police officer. They could get you in trouble one day. Good police officers getting hurt all over the country.
At the end of the day, I'm here to just serve the public and help people. That's all I'm here for.
That's it. Well, you've done that here today, and I really appreciate it. And
guys have a
sir, can I
wonderful
just
day.
ask your name and badge number? So I know
Officer Cannell, employee number 3433.
3433.
Real quick, I just got a real quick spiel. I guess they had mentioned you guys were on the property earlier.
That's a lie.
The request.
No.
Again,
No.
Can I
I don't,
finish?
don't ruin it with any unlawful directives.
Let me finish.
Unnecessary directives.
Just
I don't
let me
need any
finish,
directives.
okay?
No, I really don't want to hear the
I gave
directives.
you the ability to
Let
talk.
him hear him out. Let him hear him out.
Okay. He allowed you to talk. I'm just going to say this. Unless you have any business to be done on the bank,
Okay.
don't go back on the property.
Well,
That's all
I'm going
they're
to suggest to you that they just filed a false police report with you and lied to you that we were on the property. Tell them to prove it. I've been recording since before I got here.
asking. They have the right to refuse service to anybody, so
Well, they don't have the right to lie to police officers and tell them that I'm here on, on their property when I'm not.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
That's all we're doing.
And can I
right,
just
sir.
get your name and badge number, sir?
You already got it.
All right.
Have a good day.
You have a good day too, buddy. And I appreciate you keeping the big guy in line. That's exactly what I was talking about. Keep it constitutional, buddy.
Oh, I am.
No, you gotta professionalism, service with a smile, courtesy, very important. You can learn a lot from your partner here. He's a smart guy.
Okay.
Yep. Just remember, man, you guys need a little good PR these days. A lot of people aren't liking the cops, and we're trying to help you, so don't turn away the help. You need it.
Sounds good. You have yourself a better
Car
day,
number
right?
7226. I'm having a fantastic day. You have a better day and treat people right. Honor your oath, buddy. We're watching you. Keep up the good work, boss. I appreciate you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. And that's vehicle number 7603. This guy needs a little help. And that's a good tale of two cities there for you. You had one police officer, he wasn't really interested in hearing what I had to say. And he doesn't have to listen to what I have to say. But he showed up, he did the right thing, he did his job properly, he defended my right as an American citizen, he upheld the law, and he educated the woman inside the bank. And that was the point of our visit here today. So I find that to be very productive. The second cop maybe doesn't get it as much and doesn't realize what he just did or didn't do. But maybe we've planted a seed in his head, and maybe he will come to realize that the public expects more from them. And all law enforcement out there, I want to remind you guys of something. Hang on. I want all you law enforcement officers out there to hear me well, okay? I can't make you look good and I can't make you look bad. All I can do is memorialize what you choose to do. So if we cross paths, behave yourself. When you come in contact with any citizens, behave yourselves. You guys have made yourselves look like a mess, okay? Because now there's cameras out there and there's people recording and documenting what's going on. It's not like the good old days where you could just hide out in the middle of nowhere and nobody knew what you did. We all know what you're doing these days. And, you know, there's a lot of good police officers out there too. But to those guys, don't let yourselves be corrupted by fools like that. It's not doing you any good. And I'm telling you, you could be out being the best police officer you can possibly be. And some other fool could have done something stupid to somebody 2 weeks ago, and now you might pull that person over and they might take it out on you. And then your family's gonna have to deal with that. And it's not right. You know, if you think you're a good cop and you're standing around watching tyrants go to work and you're not doing anything to stop it, you got to question how good of a cop you are. You know, just look in the mirror a little 2 seconds longer every morning and have a conversation with yourself. Make yourself proud. Make your mothers proud. Make the citizens that pay you proud. Make everybody proud. You know, like I said to that other cop, you cops could use a little good PR these days. I'm out here giving you an opportunity to shine, man. Take it. Don't be a fool. But that's it. I'm not going to go on and on forever. I think the video spoke for itself. Never walked onto these people's property. I've been recording since we got here. Never happened. A woman lied to the cops. She's a liar if that's what she said. Or the cop's a liar for saying she said that. So one or the other. But let's all keep it real, man. There's enough strife going on. Like I said, our neighbors to the north are in a living mess. And we don't want to follow them and wind up in the same situation. So let's do what we can do to keep it real, be respectful, treat each other with respect. Doesn't mean you got to answer everybody's questions, but you can be courteous about it. And you know, don't make things up to get in trouble, get other people in trouble with the police. You could really cost somebody their life. But that's it. So that's going to wrap this one up. Always like to remind you guys before we cut out that if you like our videos, you enjoy what we do, and you want to support what we do, best way you could do that, hands down, is to like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff gets our videos out to more and more people so that more people can watch them, enjoy them, and hopefully learn a little something. I know me and the Watchmen are out here getting an education every day, man. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and stay vigilant. I invite you to do the same for watching the Watchman's channel. Kid puts a lot of work into his videos. You'll see things there that you won't see here, maps, information, and it doesn't cost you a penny to do any of that stuff. So if you're so inclined, we'd appreciate the help. It'll keep us out here on the road. But that's it. So we're gonna hop back in the truck. Day is young, head down the road and see what else we could find for you. So coming to you from the Navy Federal Credit Union in Yuma, Arizona, watching a Watchman, Amagansett Press. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Out.